Welcome to All Car Review channel. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Land Rover is a little late to the PHEV party, but with its unique blend of luxury and genuine off-road prowess, it promises to bring new appeal to the luxury SUV segment. Initially, the thought of a full-size Range Rover plug-in hybrid PHEV with a 4-cylinder petrol engine didn't make any sense at all. I just couldn't get my head around it. Then, something strange happened. I was creeping through heinous LA traffic in silence behind the wheel of the 2018 Range Rover PHEV, albeit in pre-production prototype form, and the serenity of the cabin started to make me think there might not actually be anything that is more Range Rover than the silence afforded by a PHEV powertrain. What exactly does pre-production prototype mean in terms of the driving experience? According to Land Rover, these vehicles are 95% of what the final production car will be, but that 5% that needs to be finished off will make a real difference. For example, everything works, including the satellite navigation and electronics, but aspects like the suspension tune, throttle calibration, and transition from electric to petrol propulsion haven't yet been fully dialed in. A feeling of effortlessness, especially in the transition between the two drive modes, is non-negotiable according to Land Rover engineers. A Range Rover is, after all, the pinnacle of luxury within the group. For example, the hybrid system obviously adds a fair wedge of extra weight to the Range Rover, and the suspension system has needed to be re-engineered to compensate for that. We drove both Range Rover and Range Rover Sport variants of the PHEV after the Los Angeles Motor Show, and as you'd expect, the driving experience is effectively identical, with only the sports ride firmer than that of the Range Rover to really separate the two. There will be some calibration differences when you flick the Sport into dynamic mode too. Here, we'll concentrate on the Range Rover specifically. The PHEV models will go on sale in Australia in mid-2018, while the rest of the range kicks off from March 2018. As a guide, the Range Rover PHEV will start from around $190,000, placing it just above the entry-level diesel in the range. Don't make the mistake of looking at the photos and thinking the changes for 2018 are a few styling tweaks. We know, having driven the PHEV extensively both on and off-road, that there is something a lot more wide-ranging that's taken place beneath the skin. The Range Rover's cabin has been updated, where the most significant changes outside the hybrid drivetrain have taken place. As always, the focus is on comfort and luxury. The flagship model now gets dual-screen infotainment like that of the Velar, which is feature-packed and high-quality but can take some time to master. Second-row passengers get new seats with more adjustability, although super luxurious legroom would dictate that you buy a long-wheelbase Range Rover. There is more than enough legroom for adults though across all three positions. There's more storage than before too, but the pervading sense of quality is the main feature and remains the reason most buyers opt for the Range Rover badge. The Range Rover is powered by a 2.0-liter Ingenium petrol engine, which produces 221 kilowatts and 400 Newton-meters, and an electric motor, which generates 85 kilowatts. Land Rover quotes the combined outputs as 297 kilowatts and 640 Newton-meters. Power is sent to all four wheels through an 8-speed automatic gearbox, developed in conjunction with gearbox manufacturer ZF.